So you want to know if there have been setbacks that I have had that have tried to limit me from accomplishing my goals or becoming successful. Oh, many of them, many of them. So, and I would like to share one with you. One that I've often shared on social media is one that happened when I was in college. I was in the university, and I had gone to a party in another university with a friend of mine. And in those days, like I described in that video, many of you that follow me have heard it. So in those days, the girls sit on one side and the boys will sit on the other side. And when they start playing the music and when the music heats up, so the coolest boy or the coolest boys, the ones that are very confident to approach the dance floor the first time, will go towards the girls section to choose, the girl that they see is pretty and looks, like somebody that they would like to have that dance with. So on this occasion, this hunk of a guy just gets up, starts approaching the girls section, right? And as he starts coming, of course, every girl is dreaming in their mind, oh, he's so cute. I hope he comes for me. I hope he comes for me. I thought he was cute, but I wasn't saying I hope he comes for me. One, there will be some drama getting on that dance floor with cerebral palsy and being the only person on the dance floor, the first person on the dance floor in a strange school, or well, not a strange school, in a school that I wasn't known, because if that was my own college, they knew that I could dance, I could do whatever I wanted. So this guy, I was like, God, please let him not come to me. I would have loved that, but God, I don't want him to come to me. So the guy just gets across, and as he starts approaching me, I feel like, oh my goodness. I hope he's not coming. Then he taps me and he said, can I have this dance with you? And I just said, what do I do? Do I thank him? No, you can't. I have a bad leg. That would have been, that's not me. I would never have said that anyway. So I just thought quickly, what do I do? I said, what the heck? I said, okay, sure. So as I got up to go to the dance floor with him, and I took the first two steps, if you know me and my gait, it's a very unique gait. The guy kind of realized something is wrong here, and he pauses, looks at me and leans in and says, oh my, I'm so sorry. Should I take you back to your seat? And I said to him, I leaned towards him, and I said, no, if I couldn't dance, I wouldn't get up. No, I'm fine, let's go. So he just held me by my hand to the dance floor. He held me and led me to the dance floor. So when we got to the dance floor, we did a series of, dances, and eventually from time to time, he will ask me, are you tired? Do you want me to take you back? And I would say no. But at one moment I felt, okay, Chinwe, you've had a good day. Don't come and mess it up here. One, you're very anxious and all. So just take a bow right now that nothing has gone wrong. And the next time he asked me if I wanted to go back to my seat, I said yes. Then he led me back to my seat. What was my lesson that day? What was my lesson? My lesson was, if I did not take that offer, I would have felt very bad. It would have been one time that I would have regretted, taking such a bold step. But I am so glad that I took that offer that day. And taking that offer also took that negative light off me. Because in Nigeria of those days, if I had said no, right, everybody would have felt sorry for me. Some would have said, oh, this girl, she knew she had a bad leg. Why did she come to the party? But guess what? What I did was able to redefine my situation. Nobody would see me from a point of pity anymore. So I made my point, and that kind of made me get, tips to continue living my life. That you have to be willing to take chances to succeed in this life. You have to be willing. You may not have all it takes, but if you're willing, you can give it a chance and you may succeed.